Now on One, David Whiteley brings us 3 surprising stories with Inside Out.
Hello and welcome to the programme. This week I'm on the Essex coast for tonight's surprising stories. Speaking in tongues, how a primary school succeeds when most of its pupils speak different languages.
I see it as massively positive. The best thing that you can offer your child is a knowledge of other cultures and a respect of other people.
The family which trains birds to kill. We follow the hawks and falcons as they grow from chicks into lethal pest controllers. And Essex poet Martin Newell tells us why he thinks a leading travel guide has sold his county short.
It's a place loved by bird watchers, sailing folk and artists.
That's this week's Inside Out. These magnificent structures are the Dovercourt lighthouses, and this town has seen people coming and going for centuries. In fact, that's what our first story is about tonight, new arrivals in the country. We're off to a school in Northampton where most of the children speak English as their second language. In fact, some of the children don't speak English at all, but this isn't seen as a bad thing, it's seen as a good thing. We spent a week at Castle Primary to find out how they've broken down the language barriers.
I'm Lee Volmerance. I'm the head teacher of Castle Primary School. Morning, morning everyone. Morning, morning. She's got a smile on her face. Happier today. I've never been in a school situation or environment with this many languages or this awareness of culture.
Are you excited? Is that your exciting dance? Very good.
22% of our pupils are Eastern European, so we've got a lot of Polish-speaking pupils. We've got 53% Bengali-speaking, Latvian speakers, Lithuanian speakers, Russian speakers, Swahili, Urdu, the list goes on and on and on. Our challenge is to overcome all the things that people will think will make us fail. To prove that we can have a school with all the challenges that we have at Castle Primary School and still maintain the standards that other schools can.
Morning, everyone! Quickly and quietly to your lines. Have a good day. Let's go. It's a nice start to the day. We don't ring a bell as well. We say good morning to them and have a good day because we used to ring a bell and it was quite intense, and then we tried to whistle. That was more intense. So we just say good morning to everyone. And that's the beginning of the day. And then off to class, which is good. All in on time, hopefully.
The 2 boys that started this week are Daniel and Adrian.
Hi guys, how are you?
Both of them came with no English. An odd word here or there, but nothing more than that. One is in year 5 and one is in year 4, so they're brothers.
Hello, hello. Are they excited?
Cieszycie się, że jesteście w szkole?
Yes, very.
A lot of our families come over from Poland. They work in warehouses or they work in a variety of places around Northampton.
Daniel, are you okay to go? You okay to be with Miss Ferris now, and she will get you a classroom friend to be with?
He's a friend.
We got a Polish person.
Me?
We got a Polish
show you
friend.
where to go. Yes.
Polish children as well.
Okay.
There is lots of Polish children.
I can speak to you in Polish. Come on then.
No trochę, pomyślałam, że jak tak to będę miał mniej przyjaciół, a tak to od razu 6 kolegów w jeden dzień.
We've got Adrian for you.
Good morning.
Hello, dzień dobry.
Dzień dobry.
Lovely. Morning. And on here we've got Witcher. If you go with Claudia, she'll show you where that is. And you need to tell him what you're doing.
To wtedy się też trochę bałem. Pani mnie przywitała i powiedziała, gdzie mam usiąść. I dzień był bardzo fajny. Potem jeszcze się rozebrałem, to mi koleżanka powiedziała też, gdzie położyć tą torbę na kanapki. Na samym dole? Tutaj. Aha, te 2.
The buddy system is something that a lot of schools operate. It's especially important in our school with English being an additional language for most of our children. And that buddy takes them through things like how break times work, how lunchtime work. They introduce that child to other pupils because then things that we're telling them, she can actually translate.
You want to choose, Adrian?
Chcesz sobie wybrać? Nie, może być ta.
This one, you want this one?
Bo są inne takie. Na przykład są taka... Nie, ale taka może być. Ale ja to zrobiłam niechcąco.
3 years ago, our Eastern European group were 5% of the school. Now, they're 22%. That's a massive increase. So as soon as we noticed that, straight away we got a 4-day-a-week Polish support teacher in, a 2-day-a-week Polish support teacher in as well, to give them the best chance of success.
Na bramce może być?
I am good at football. Możemy napisać football?
Financially, we've had to allocate budgets into a different way, but it becomes a priority because the last thing you want is a child sitting in your school not enjoying their week.
Mam tak napisać I am kind.
I am kind. Znaczy jestem miły.
When you have so many languages, your teaching and learning has to change. Has to be very visual. So we've got interactive whiteboards in every area within the school.
Excited! Confused.
We're used to children turning up with little or no language at all, so we just find ways of getting around it.
Sally, this time I'm just going to show you several.
We use signs, we use visual clues, we have support in whenever we can. So when they first arrive it can be a problem, but we're very much used to it.
We've got Bengali-speaking teaching assistants, we've got Polish teaching assistants, and more importantly, we've got a structure within our school in literacy and numeracy where we have 90 children split 4 ways. So we've got a 1:11 pupil ratio. All our budget goes into that. Our Key Stage 1 results are low because we have a lot of pupils that start the school with absolutely no English. So our Key Stage 1 results last year were dreadful. Absolutely dreadful. Will they be better when those children reach year 6? Yes, I hope so, because by then we would have given them the language acquisition to get them to that stage. I believe we add value to education in the school, but I also believe that a child that walks out of Castle Primary School goes out a well-rounded child.
High, no, small, like that.
There is a belief that children with English as a first language may suffer because of the amount of support and focus that we put on children with English as an additional language.
Alex, David.
Do they get the same chances, support, value of education throughout our school? Yes, without a shadow of a doubt. We have had, call them white middle-class English parents, that have taken their children from other schools and have decided to send them here because of what we provide for our pupils. There are certain resources that are given to schools where English is additional language. You get a certain amount of devolved money that is there to support those pupils. Without extra resources being given to schools that are in our position, it would be very hard. The school, as things have progressed in society, is now the cornerstone of the community. It could have been the church, it could have been different other things. The school is now the cornerstone. So the school needs to pull in everything around us. Northampton Bangladeshi Association, the Sikh Temple, the local Afro-Caribbean Centre. We become the hub. So you've got to get those people working with you to give the parents and the pupils and the community the best chance of success.
I'll tell you what, let me phone them again, find out the exact time, because it'd be really good for him to go, he'd love it.
I would say when you go outside the school, there is some community division. Where this is the one place you can have a Bangladeshi child next to a Sikh child, next to a Polish child. You can have all those parents in, talking socially, understanding differences. I mean, you create cohesion in a community.
And Adrian making an excellent start at Castle Primary School. Adrian?
I think Daniel and Adrian, they're doing extremely well. These are the first days at school, and I must say they're very confident, they're happy about school, they're enjoying school, they try to join in every activity at school, which is really good.
Congratulations, Daniel. Well done, settling in very well. Good.
Tu jest fajnie, bo jak mogę się zgubić, to mogę liczyć na czyjąś pomoc. Podobałoby mi się. No nie martwię się, bo mi pomagają na przykład ci koledzy, którzy siedzą obok mnie, bo na każdej lekcji siedzi jakiś Polak obok mnie.
These children in the school just make you want to be here. Their enjoyment for learning, their love of life, all the issues are just hurdles, and hurdles can be overcome. What's your home language?
Romania.
Romanian and?
Russian.
Russian. Do I see languages as divisive, or do I see it as positive? I see it as massively positive. I think the best thing that you can offer your child is a knowledge of other cultures and respect of other people.
My home is here.
Later on, poet Martin Newell champions his county and shows us his top places to go.